Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Erin McCool and I'm the Director of Education and Strategic Initiatives here at Riverbend Environmental Education Center. And we're here to talk to you a little bit about ways that you can get your kids outside and do some of your learning in an outdoor setting. We know right now we're facing some really challenging times and trying to figure out how to teach kids at home in a setting that's very not traditional, very different from a classroom setting. And as parents, I'm a parent as well, as parents, we don't always have all of the knowledge and tools and experience to be able to teach our children. So at Riverbend, we do a lot of learning outside, and I thought it would be really great to share with you some of the tools that our educators use to engage children in an outdoor setting. And so I've got a nice little backpack here with me. I'm going to show you what's inside my backpack. You may have some other ideas as well. This is a backpack that I actually bring out with my kids when we go outside. Some things to bring along. Number one, snacks and water, especially with little ones. It's really important to be prepared. They're going to get tired before you are. So if you're planning on a half-hour outdoor hike, you might be able to get by without a snack, but kids are going to want a little snack break. So make sure you bring fresh water with you. When we're doing learning outside, I like to bring a nature journal with me. My own daughter is doing a nature journal right now, and we journal before we go outside and we journal after we get outside. Sometimes we'll even do a little bit of journaling on the trail. So one example of what we did the other day is we said we're going to go to the stream and we're going to look for crayfish. So I asked her to draw a picture of what she thought she would find at the stream, where she thinks she might find the crayfish, what type of habitat they might live in, and I asked her to draw a picture of it. She's in first grade. If you have older kids, you might ask them to write about that, and if you have little ones, you might just want to have a conversation with them about that. So there's endless uses for this journal here. Other things that we like to bring, these are very high-tech tools here. Yogurt cups. You can use yogurt cups, you can use old plastic cups, anything that you have in your house. These are specimen cups. So when we go into the forest or into the stream, we find a lot of small things. We find bugs, we find invertebrates, and these are great for collecting and capturing them. As an adult, I can tell you it's really hard to capture crayfish in the stream. I've tried, it's hard. But if you have a yogurt cup, it's a little bit easier to kind of scoop up. And then you'll notice that the kids get really excited when they can take a close look at things. They can build their skills in observation. They can describe what it is they're seeing. And then you just make sure you leave everything behind before you go. So yogurt cups. If you have a set of binoculars, these are really great tools that you can use for looking for birds or all kinds of different things that you find in the wild. You don't need to have a super fancy set of binoculars. This is a really nice set, but you may even have some smaller sets in your child's toy box that you might find. Paper towels or wipes are always helpful. A pencil if you're going to be writing things down. I'll give you a hint. If you bring a pen or crayon and your papers get all wet, it tends to run, so make sure you use an old school pencil. I also have hand sanitizer in here. And we have some great hand lenses. Again, you might find these in one of your child's toy boxes or kits. Hand lenses are amazing tools for students to be able to look up close at things that they find on your nature hike. A water bottle is really cool. So here's a pro tip. Spider webs are magical. You might find a spider web, especially if you're walking along early in the morning, but they can be really hard for kids to see. If you bring a water bottle, you can very lightly mist your spider web, and it makes it very visible, and so it's a really great educational experience for kids. Okay, and that's about it. Of course, there's probably other things you might put in your backpack. First aid kit with Band-Aids and things like that is always helpful. Any of the other comfort things that you might find that you need along the way. But just these few tools should get you a good start.